1年后你就死了，做一次傻子，我等不带。
On their wedding night, the billionaire handed his wife not a marriage certificate, but an euthanasia agreement for 1 year later and a compensation of $50 million. Unexpectedly, the woman tore up the agreement and fiercely lunged at him. All of this began with their unbelievable whirlwind marriage. The woman's only goal in getting married was simple: to use her husband's free and high-quality genes, to have a child of her own within a year. It turns out that the man was disabled from the waist down due to a car accident, and in his despair, he decided to go through with euthanasia a year later. This marriage was merely to fulfill his grandmother's dying wish. When the woman insisted on having a child, the man thought it was absurd, but the woman gave him two choices: either make the most of their time now, or spend 5 months building their relationship before trying to conceive. Reluctantly, the IC CEO chose the latter. What he didn't expect was how direct the woman's method of building a relationship would be. She not only kissed him proactively, but also boldly tested his reactions, leaving the inexperienced CEO red-faced and flustered. The next day, they returned to the Jean family's old mansion, where the domineering grandmother immediately gifted them a mansion and jewelry as a token of her approval. But the bratty niece publicly humiliated the woman, calling her a gold digger, and claimed that her little uncle's true love was his childhood sweetheart. The grandmother became furious on the spot, exposing the truth that the childhood sweetheart had abandoned him after the accident. She firmly supported the woman and urged them to have a child as soon as possible. Back at home, the woman's tactics grew even more intense. She kept calling him husband while using various excuses to get close to him. She even intentionally had him help her with the wardrobe, and took photos of them together, calling it a way to record their first emotional bonding. The man, overwhelmed, asked her to move to the next room, but she flatly refused. What made him even more upset was that, when he pretended to be generous and allowed her to date other men, the woman immediately said she would go on a date that afternoon. She even fantasized that when he died, she would become a beautiful widow, free to choose from a selection of handsome men. Seeing the man's face darken instantly, the woman knew that he was starting to waver.